Hi YouTube, Watchify here with another video. I wanted to do a quick video on this solar watch charger. It's something that you may have never heard of before or thought of buying, so I'll go over why I bought one and I'll give a quick review on it. In terms of watch accessories, this is definitely in the category of not absolutely necessary to buy. It's a relatively inexpensive gadget though that occupies a narrow use case. However, it's not without its usefulness, and I'll explain why. So if you only own one or two solar-powered watches and wear them on a regular basis, then I don't think this is for you. Just by wearing your watch outside or in well-lit indoor areas, your watch will always have enough charge to operate just fine. Most solar watches can keep running for around 10 months on a full charge if not exposed to any light during that period. Let's say that you kept your watch in a drawer for that long and now you want to pull it out and wear it. Most people would leave the watch outside in direct sunlight or in a windowsill for a day or so and all would be good. The problem with that is that in hotter climates, the watch could get damaged by the heat of the sun. I remember one time leaving my older Casio G-Shock outside, and when I checked on it later, it was extremely hot and the screen had turned black. Luckily, it went back to normal once it cooled off. The other thing is that even if left outdoors on a cloudless day, it would take around 9 hours to fully charge. With clouds, that increases to about 33 hours, and if left under a normal indoor table lamp, it would take about 105 hours. This solar charger claims to rapidly charge your solar watch much faster than it would charge in indoor lighting and do it without overheating your watch. I got mine from Amazon last year and paid $32 for it. Since then, the price hasn't changed. It's called the CoolFire solar watch charger, and it looks to be made by a company called TimeChant. When I do a search on Amazon for solar watch chargers, this is still the only result that comes up, and it's the same thing for eBay, so it seems TimeChant has the market cornered when it comes to solar watch chargers. Basically, it came with a USB cable that you can plug into a computer or USB wall adapter. The wall adapter isn't included, but if you're like me, you probably have plenty of these lying around. It came with two different size rubber gaskets, and those are what your watch face sits on in order to avoid scratches. There's a switch on the side to turn it off and on, and I noticed there's an AC adapter port on the other side. But again, that isn't included when you buy it. It has a compartment on the bottom for two AAA batteries, and I think if you use the batteries instead of USB power, you're able to select a lower intensity light. I have mine always plugged in and it's sitting next to my watch box. And this thing is super bright on the high setting, and the product page says it outputs 30,000 lux, which looks to be about 3 times the luminance of being outdoors on a cloudy day. It does get warm to the touch, but never hot enough to cause any damage to your watch or dial. So even if you forget that you left your watch on it, I don't think the solar movement would be damaged, as most, if not all, have overcharge protection. You might be thinking that this is just basically an LED flashlight that you can set your watch on top of. And yeah, that kind of is. I suppose if you had an LED flashlight, you could put your watch next to it and it would charge more or less the same. You would have to replace a lot of batteries if you did this often enough though. I think it only makes sense to buy this if you have a watch collection and have multiple solar-powered watches in your collection. From time to time, you could place your seldom worn watches on it to make sure they're always near fully charged and ready to go for when you do decide to wear them. Otherwise, I don't really see the use case in buying one of these, and even that's a stretch. I say that because in all my time of owning solar-powered watches, I've only seen one actually stop in the watch box, with another doing the low charge indicator where the seconds hand skips a second. And I think in those cases they only did that because I had just gotten those watches and they were probably on low charge out of the box. So basically ambient indoor light seems to be enough to keep solar powered watches running in the watch box even if you seldom wear them. That's probably why you don't see a lot of these for sale. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. I know it was a bit unusual, but I just wanted to share my thoughts on this solar watch charger. I hope you found it interesting, and if you did, feel free to leave a like, comment, or subscribe. I wanted to thank you for watching, of course, and hopefully I'll see you in another video.